Yo, what's going on? Look, if you're somebody who's been battling this weed addiction for years and years, you've been trying to quit for years, 2 years plus, you've been trying to quit. You've been trying to stay away from people who smoke it. You've been taking little trips to stay away from it. You threw away all your weed essentials, the Rizzlers, the grinders, the cigarettes, the chip, everything. You've tried to go to vaping. You've tried to smoke cigarettes to stay away from weed. I'm going to tell you why you can't quit. You can't quit smoking weed. It's as simple as this. You still see value in it. You still see it as something that's beneficial. You still see weed as something that is helping you with something. It's like deep down you know it's hurting you more than it's helping you. That's why you want to quit. That's why you've tried to quit and you can't. But you can't see it valuable in any way, in any aspect. Even if you know it's hurting your confidence, hurting your social skills, hurting your motivation, if you still see it as something that helps you get to sleep, you're going to give yourself that reason to smoke it still. That's why you're still smoking. You have to understand it helps you with nothing. There's nothing it helps you with at all. Nothing. Because, like I said, any reason, any way you think is helping you is actually backfiring on you. Every single way you think weed's helping you is backfiring on you. It's not helping you in any way. You know what I'm saying? If you think it helps you with like if you think it gives you joy, you're gonna smoke it for that reason. If you think it helps you with your anxiety, which it just doesn't, that's the biggest bullshit. You're gonna smoke it for that reason. If you think it helps you with your depression, which, oh my god, is making your depression even worse, you're gonna give yourself that reason to smoke it. That's why you can't quit smoking. That's the simple answer why you can't quit smoking weed. You see it as something that gives you something, when all it's doing is taking everything away from you. Really and truly, it's taking everything. It's taking your future away from you. It's taking your potential and your future self away from you. That's what it's doing. That's what it's doing. Like, I realized that. I realized, yo, this is just fucking me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first started smoking weed, it was nothing but joy. When I was a teenager, like, no negative side effects. I just started. So it's like, what kind of negative effects can it give me if I just started? I'm just getting the positive ones, like the fun, it was just fun. You know what I'm saying? And then as time goes, it becomes something that you do every now and again. And then it turns into a pattern, then it turns into a bad habit, and then it just becomes an addiction. Then it becomes who you are. You get it? So it starts off something that you just do for fun. Then it becomes a pattern. Then it becomes a bad habit. Then it becomes an addiction. And then it just becomes who you are. It just becomes who you are. You're just the pothead now. Like, you're just a pothead now. And you keep telling your friends and your family you're going to quit smoking, and you haven't quit yet. Do you know how that makes you look? That makes you look like a fucking idiot. It makes you look like an idiot. Because I was that guy telling everybody, yo, I'm going to quit. I was telling people I was going to quit every single day. Like, how can I tell people I was going to quit every single day for years? That's over 365 times a day I tried to quit and I failed. It's like, if I try to quit, like, yeah, that's 365 times a year. Like, sometimes I'll tell myself multiple times a day. I tell myself that, I tell my people that, yo, I'm gonna quit, I'm not smoking weed. And people would just be like, yo, Johnny, shut up, bro. You ain't quitting shit, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And they just knew. They would just start laughing at me like, yo, this guy just said he's gonna quit yesterday, he's smoking again. You know what I'm saying? Like man, them will be like to me, yo, just accept it, bro. Just smoke, bro. Like, just chill and smoke. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, yeah, just accept it and smoke. I'm a smoker. And I just started running with being a smoker, just trying to find out the good reasons, the reasons why it's good to smoke. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people do. They just run and accept, do you know what? I'm a smoker. I'm just gonna take all the positives out of it. You know what I'm saying? And just run with being a smoker, because they've attempted to quit multiple times for years and years and they can't. They've just accepted, yeah, I'm a smoker, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And they give up giving up. They give up quitting. Like, they've tried to quit so many times and now they're like, fuck it, I can't quit. I'm just smoking. You know what I'm saying? And that's bad. That's really, really bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're basically giving up on yourself, on your future, what you know is right and wrong. You're giving up on what you know is right to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know it's right to quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, letting yourself down, pushing your goals to the side because you got high, like fucking Afro Man. You know what I mean, bro? It's like trust me, I've been there. Like, I tried to quit smoking so many times, and you have, like I said, you have to see it for what it is. Like, there's no value in it. There's no benefit to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a drug at the end of the day, and if you want to try and say it's just a plant, you're just lying to yourself, because the shit people are smoking today is not what they were smoking in the 60s, bruv. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's natural, it's a plant. The shit you're smoking ain't natural, boy. It's not natural, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're being lied to. It's not natural. You know what I mean? You're just lying to yourself. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, man. Like, I was smoking Amnesia. That was my favorite weed, Amnesia. Like, if it wasn't Amnesia, I didn't want to smoke it. Like, when I would phone up the weed man, I'd be like, yo, what draw you got? He'll be like, oh, I got cheese. I'll be like, cheese I would sometimes let slide. Like, I would have to go and actually physically see it first. And if the cheese was bare sticky and wet, I'm not smoking that shit. I'm not smoking that shit, because as soon as you put that in a zoot and light it, it just wasn't smoking good. It was shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was Standard Dro. Standard Dro was good back in the day. I just used to get some Standard Dro off some guy, and it was dank. Like, it was good Standard Dro. Like, it just had no name. I don't know, maybe he didn't want to name it, but we just used to call it Standy Andy, like, or Standard Dro. But yeah, Amnesia was the only promising one. If someone said they got ammo, I'm like, yo, I'm coming right now. I just know it's gonna be good. Like, ammo would never let me down. You know what I mean? But all these other dros, all these weird fucking names, and like, until Stardog came about, then I started, like, then I know Stardog was dank, you know what I'm saying? But I, like, was only smoking for a couple years by the time Stardog came about, and then I quit. You know what I'm saying? But like, all these other dros I used to hear, Blueberry Kush and Strawberry Haze, and like, and I smell the weed and it smells like blueberry, and I'm like, bro, weed shouldn't be smelling like blueberry. I'm not smoking that shit. You know what I mean? I think I still did smoke it, but it was just like, I'm not buying that shit. I'd only smoke it if someone had it, you know what I'm saying, just to try it, and I'd be like, yeah, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? But I was already high off the AMs, so I couldn't really tell if it was good or not, because I was high off the AMs all day, 24/7. You know what I mean? So, like, 24/7. Like, when I say I was high all the time, you know what I mean, from morning to night. So, like, I just never gave myself sober time. Like, I was just always high. Any excuse, like, before we eat, get high. After we eat, get high. Before the club, get high. Before school, get high. Before work, get high. Like, it was before sleep, get high. Wake up, get high. It was all the time, constant. You know what I'm saying? All the time. And then I finally got to a point, by the time I hit age 26, that's when I quit. Because I got to a point where I realized, yo, this... I remember I was at my boy's house chilling, and I just stood up and I said, yo, I'm done with weed. I'm done with this. Because I got to a point where I realized this isn't helping me with jack shit. And that's when I actually quit. I don't know if I actually quit that day, but that's when I realized, like, that's when I gained the mindset I have on weed, the same I have now. Like, when I realized, yo, I'm done with this. And I think I maybe smoked a few times here and there again during that period. When I was 26, I did smoke at the age of 28 for 4 days straight, but I officially quit in 2020 when I was 26. But yeah, like, I that's when I got that view on weed. In 2020, when I was 26, I was like, yo, this isn't helping me with jack shit. But I might have sounded complicated there at the end, but is what it is. But yeah, man, like, I'll never smoke weed again. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've got bad habits, you have to drop them out of your life before it's too late. You know what I'm saying? You have to end the cycle before it ends you.